Hi guys, Rubik'Snap here with another video with this beautiful 5x5 mirror cube. So let's do some amazing and beautiful patterns on this. First of all, please, before you try to do patterns, make sure you know how to solve it, because it's very easy to mess it up and then you will have to solve it again. So if you don't know how to solve it, check out my walkthrough solve and tutorial I leave in the description, and let's get started. So the simplest one, the checkerboard. Just turn each layer twice. I'll start by the outer layers only. So these two twice, these two twice, and these two twice. So there you go. Just like this, it's already pretty cool. Now let's complete it, which is to turn the inner layers twice as well, on each side. Oops. Yeah, that's it. There we go. This is the checkerboard. Then to undo it, just undo all the moves you did. It's very easy in this case. Now the dots pattern. So first let's bring this the layer down, the 3 middle layers down. Now the 3 to the right. Now the 3 up and back to the left. And with these, we swaps these 3 centers, which is really cool. And now let's do it again just with this middle layer. So down, right, up, left. And how cool is that? You can do two things, or either you can hold the logo facing you so you remember which face you were holding when you started the algorithm. In this case, I prefer holding the bigger piece here because it's just easier to do the algorithms. So I'll hold it like this, and I will have to be really careful to remember which way I was holding the cube so that I can undo the algorithm and get back to a solved cube. Otherwise, we'll have to solve it. So vertical stripes, F, U, F, R, L2, back, down prime, R, down 2, L, down prime, back, R2, L, F, U, F. That's really cool. Now with two layers. Holding the same way, don't turn the cube, otherwise you'll mess it up then. F. So this is harder to understand that you are turning two layers, so keep an eye on the middle center pieces, so you know which two layers you are turning. F, U, F, R, L2, back, down prime, R, down 2, L, down prime, back, R2, L, F, U, and F again. There we go. How cool is that? Holding the cube the same way, to undo it, just undo the algorithm. So starting from finish to start and reversing each move. So the last two moves I did was F, U, F with two layers. So I'll undo that. F prime, two layers, U prime, F prime, and let's keep doing L prime, R2, and so on. So that's the first part undone. We're back to this. Now let's undo it again with only one layer. F prime, U prime, F prime, and so on. And there we go, back to a solved cube. Now the snake, L, U, back prime, U prime, R, L prime, back, R prime, F, back prime, D, R, D prime, F prime. You see, that's the snake with 3 layers going around the whole cube. Now we can repeat it with 2 layers. L, U, back prime, U prime, R, L prime, back, R prime, F, back prime, down, R, down prime, F prime. And how cool is that? You have like 3 snakes going all around the cube. So this one I did first with 1 layer and then with 2 layers. And you can also do it with just 2 layers, which will get you to this case. So I think this looks cooler because it's simpler and you can understand better what's going on. A block starting with 1 layer, L2, B2, down prime, B2, down, L2, U, R2, down, R2, back, U, R prime, F2, R, U prime, back prime, U prime. You can see that's a big block, and on the other side you got like this misplaced block as well, which is pretty cool. Now let's keep doing it with 2 layers, holding the same way as you were holding it. And be really careful to turn the 2 layers you want. It's very easy to mess it up in this phase. So L2, back 2, down prime, back 2, down, L2, U, R2, down, R2, back, U, R prime, F2, R, U prime, back prime, U prime. And there we go. We got like this block inside this block, and here this inside this, which is really awesome. And I won't do any further than this because this already looks so cool like that. Now the cross. 1 layer, R2, L prime, down, F2, R prime, down prime, R prime, L, U prime, down, R, down, back 2, R prime, U, D2. There we go, that's the cross on the corners. Now with 2 layers, holding the same way. R2, L prime, down, F2, R prime, down prime, R prime, L, U prime, down, R, down, back twice, R prime, U, D2. There we go. That's the cross on both 1 and 2 layers. How cool is that? Now, a slightly different kind of checkerboard pattern, which looks really good with colors. Let's see here in this one. U prime, R2, only 1 layer. L2, F2, back 2, U prime, R, L, F, back prime, U, F2, down 2, R2, L2, F2, U2, F2, U prime, F2. So this is the first part, and now let's keep doing it, holding the same way with 2 layers. U prime, R2, L2, F2, back 2. Oops, this is really hard to hold. U prime, R, L, F, back prime, U, F2, down 2, R2, L2, F2, U2, F2, U prime, and F2. And okay, there we go, we got it right. How cool is that? And now the cubing. Let's go. 1 layer, R2, F2, U2, R, down 2, L prime, back prime, U, back prime, U, back prime, U, L, D2, R. That's the first part. We get this B cube inside the outer cube, and in this side as well. So this already looks so cool. And let's keep doing it now with 2 layers. The same algorithm, but the reverse, and with 2 layers. R prime, D2, L prime, U prime, back, U prime, back, U prime, back, L, down 2, R prime, U2, F2, R2. There we go. How cool. Yes. Now, once again, let's go for the next cube. So now with 2 layers, another algorithm, which is like this. L2, R prime, D prime, R, D, and again, R prime, D prime, R, D, U prime, down prime, R prime, down, R, and again, down prime, R prime, down, R, U, L2. There we go, only 1 cube to go. So again, the same algorithm, but reverse, and this time with only 1 layer. So this is the left side algorithm with only 1 layer. L2, U prime, R prime, down prime, R, down, and again R prime, down prime, R, down, U, down prime, R prime, down, R, and again down prime, R prime, down, R, L2. And there we go, we get the cube in cube in cube in cube in cube. And you may even get cooler results depending on how you were holding the cube when you first started the algorithms. So you might try from a different position to see how the result varies. Now, a second version of the cube in cube in cube. This looks really cool. This for me, it's the best pattern you can do on this cube. So let's go. With one layer back prime, U prime, back prime, L prime, down, back, U, down 2, back, U, L, down prime, L prime, U prime, L2, down. Look at that. This is so interesting. It's like a big cube coming out of the cube, and then you get this little cube in between. And this side, that's the best. I mean, look at that. And now we can keep doing it holding the same way with 2 layers. So back prime, U prime, back prime, L prime. This is the same algorithm. Down, back, U, down 2, back, U, L, down prime, L prime, U prime, L2, and down. Look at that. And on the other side, surprise, surprise. Yeah, that's really cool. This shouldn't even be possible, but it is. So yeah, give me your love for this video. This was real hard to do. You can't imagine how many times I've screwed it up and had to solve the cube all over again. Make sure to subscribe to support this channel, and if you like this video, and comment down below which pattern was your favorite and if you could do it on your cube. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos like this, and I'll meet you again in the next video. Bye bye.